Well, this is going past a few ranch houses on the way to the farmlands of Mecco. This area cultivates olives, nuts, has a few different types of fruit trees, but mostly grain fields. Lots of hay is raised around here. With the fear of sounding redundant, I'm really appreciating this dropper seat post. This is an XLC suspension dropper seat post with 100 millimeters of potential travel. But that travel depends a lot on how much air pressure you use. So in my case, it's closer to 30 millimeters maximum travel. This is the charming community of Cardamarma, which is just gorgeous. It's kind of a bedroom community. And it's surrounded by farms, which just, I don't know, I think it would be nice to live in. Years ago, my wife did live in this zone, and she doesn't miss it. I think she prefers the more civilized areas where we have medical clinics and grocery stores handy. Now, for example, with the dropper seat post, I've lowered it down quite a bit, and I feel very stable going down this grade. Typically, I always felt nose heavy. Now, the new suspension fork, this new air fork, is 120 millimeters travel, where the old one was 100. So it does give me a little bit longer wheelbase, and it does give a little more, there we go, a little more stability on the downhills, but not by much. That 20 millimeters is easily absorbed by weight. The old Suntour spring fork didn't preload like air suspension forks do. So when you got onto the bike, it would compress a little bit and then spring back to its original height. Well, as far as I could tell. With this air fork, I get about, I can't be sure, maybe 10 millimeters of sag when I put all my weight on it before I, just preloading it. So that bit of sag still gives me 10 millimeters more elevation than I had than with the Suntour. Kind of. The hypotenuse would actually be more like probably 5 millimeters lift. I don't know, I haven't done the math on that. When you buy a new fork for a mountain bike, one of the considerations will be how much higher do you want it, or do you want to stay with the factory specs? Most people, from what I've been able to read, try to stay around the factory numbers. 20% seems to be the maximum that's recommended to go longer. So that would have been within this 120 millimeter travel would be within that recommendation. To be honest, for downhill purposes, I haven't noticed it being particularly better. Maybe a little. And they also mention, you'll read that people say, well, if you put a longer fork on your bike, that when you climb, you'll lose because your bike will want to. Your nose will want to pick up, your front wheel will want to pick up. I haven't noticed that at all. More than the fork, the new dropper seat post has changed the personality of the bike the most. Hola, buenas. Oh, he's the guy who's putting up the tags. They must be doing a cycling event, or I would imagine a cycling event. Well, I'm not exactly sure where today's going to take me, but I'm going to go towards the left. I'm going to go left and Villanueva de la Torres. From there, the next town is Kir, and I might drop down and go towards, or maybe into the city of Guadalajara. Depends on how I feel in the next half hour or so. Today I feel fantastic, and I definitely need some time out on this bicycle. There's been some unhappiness in my family life. We just lost our pussycat. So I don't know. He was sick for a long time, so now he's gone, and in a way it's a relief because he's not suffering. On the other hand, we do miss him an awful lot. So with that, I think I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.